Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, this is it. Today, we leave Mars. Let's hop up from our chair here. Leave our lovely sitting and relaxation area. Head on out the back door. So, God, it's yellow. Oh boy, I forgot. Uh, yeah, so this thing, the yellow submarine, is going to be taking us... Maybe that's what we call it now. It's no longer a big cigar. This is now the yellow submarine. Okay. Perfect. I think that's a fitting name for this. I mean, the ship itself I really like the design of. I'm sticking with the yellow. Because really I don't know what else to do. And it is different than what I normally do. Oh boy, is it yellow. Okay. So, today we are taking this ship, or trying to at least, there. First, we have some work to do. So, something I realized, last time I was all gung-ho and ready to launch, I really should probably put some, supplies in this thing that I can actually use once I get to my destination. Similar to what we did here, except for here, one of the main ideas was I took everything I had, but then I said, oh, well, I'll just produce everything. Uh, you know, produce it from the ship, anything I need, and go from there. This time I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to bring with me the parts for essentially a little proto-base. I'll have a large refinery, a full-blown assembler, probably a battery and 2 wind turbines, or maybe just 1 wind turbine to start. I don't know. We'll see what I fancy as I load this thing up, but that is the plan. So, what we can do, if I click on that, right-click, no. How do I, okay. Drag, and I can add that to the build planner. Do the same with one of those. One of those. And where are... Ah, yes. We'll just say one of those, because the battery should give us enough power, at least to start. So, yeah. That. And then we'll just throw some steel in there, some plates, anyway. But these are the 4 things I need to start a new base. So, in theory... Oops, I didn't want to do that. That was my welder, which I do need. So, if I do that, let's actually dump all our junk. Yeah, we don't have anything important. So, we do that, and then... Can I access it? No, I've perfectly cut off access in there. So if I go up here, I should, if I dump it into this, and then we go into cargo, that should now, hopefully, yes, all the stuff I had went into the cargo on, actually it went into the connector on here, which isn't quite correct, but we can fix that later. Point being, it's a quick and easy way to load those parts, transfer them from here to there. So, and hopefully, it is actually registering me putting these things in and won't just be loading me with the same stuff over and over again. I guess I can check that. I really don't know. I mean, it's still loading us with stuff. We may also not have all these components. That is a real possibility. Okay, have I... Okay, so it looks like I need computers. Are there... If there are more than 40 interior plate in here... There are 48. Let's see. Okay. And I have 40 more in my inventory. See, I think... Maybe that's not working. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot there's a base there now. So that is, yep, that fella. What's this? I'll just keep, okay. Well, it's definitely gone down. I don't know, I assume that this has worked perfectly and that I'm correct. So... Yeah, I can't pull anything anymore, so we need to use shift middle mouse to set them to production. And hopefully I have the ability to produce them. Seems to be. Okay. Well, while that's happening, we'll go, I guess, around this way. It's the easiest. Because next step is we need to load up the miner, which is now empty of stuff. Yes. I'd used it for, I forget. I think I went and had to mine some magnesium off camera, so it was full of magnesium for a while. But we now have that processed, I guess. Okay. And how does this... So that's off, that's on. That's unlocked. Okay, flying. So many ships with so many unique control functions. So we will dock the miner here. 3 off, off, and then what does... Oh, those are the lights, engines. Do I have... No, I do not have tank controls. So... is it just this? I guess it is just this large hydrogen tank. Which is, yep, slowly draining. We'll set that to stockpile. So, it is now... It'll be full, ready to go. That's probably still producing, so what we can do... I want to do the same thing with the tanks on this. Which... I think are stockpiling? Cigar tanks? Yes. Okay. So, those are all stockpiled. We'll turn off our engines for now, because we should be good. So those can, be full up. And so one thing I realized I probably want on this, and it'll mean reorganizing these a bit. Or, So I want an option for throttle, so that I can increase and decrease the propulsion override of my forward thrusters, and essentially better control my fuel usage as I ascend. I guess I can put those here. So if we do... my guess is these. That'll tell us. Yep. Okay. So, we'll call them cigar forward thrust, even though this is now the yellow submarine, because... or yellow submarine, rather. Just because that's how we've done everything else, because it was the cigar. So... now we should have, yes, cigar forward thrust, increase, and... actually, I'll put those at increase and decrease. So now, once I start going, similar to how the miner works, I can just, get myself up to speed and then use those to control my actual acceleration. And hopefully use less fuel. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I've pulled some stuff. Can I get the rest? We're close. Whoops. I have to actually drop off the stuff, not just try to pull it out again. Okay. 4 power cells are all that's left. Never mind. Okay. So, that is all of that loaded. We should, if I'm right. Yeah, so we've got... at least some ammo in all the guns. Let's touch back down. The tanks here are still mostly full. So that's good. What else? Okay. So I think next, we can just do it from here. Let's load in just some extra steel, and actually we will move all this to the correct spot. Just because, I don't know, it feels more right to have it in the cargo hold as opposed to the docking connector. So, yeah, so we'll add maybe 500 more of that steel. Some of that. Let's see. Maybe we'll add some silver. Oh, we are now quite low on iron here, but that should be fine. We'll bring these along. That. We'll leave the... well, we can take most of that. Yeah, sure. I mean, technically, once we're gone, this place stops existing, so... we'll take the uranium. We'll go ahead and take maybe... all of our valuables stuff. with us. What are... I don't think those are that valuable, right? What does it take to... Yeah, no, those aren't worth the taking. Anything else? Oh, missiles. We should take those. And might as well take the money. And some gold. Why not? Okay. I think that should be okay. That should get us started at least. I'm just paranoid thinking through. Oh, actually, no, that's another thing we need. That I didn't put in. We should have the stuff for a cargo container. I think probably just a small one. Is that... Here, we'll do it this way. Because I don't know if that's doing the large grid small one. Okay. There we go. And some of this stuff... Oh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, some of this stuff I already have in there as extra, but... You know, I'd rather be prepared. I don't intend to take everything for a full base, but I want to be able to get stuff put down and start building immediately. Not have to try and, you know, go through all the hassle of gathering everything, building up the initial stuff, and then going from there. So, yeah. I think that's it. Let's see, we've got cargo container, battery, refinery, assembler. We got all our valuable bits put in. So we've got those with us. I guess first step here, so we should see if we can actually fly. So let's turn on just the Atmos. Yeah, those should be good. Detach. Whew, we're real heavy, but we can still lift on just Atmo. Okay. Well. Oh, actually, let's one last thing before we go, so that we're good guests to whoever shows up here next. Lock that back down. Knock that. We'll just recharge those off the base real quick. Yeah, just to make sure they are full and ready to go. Yeah, we should put our various things back on the dock. So, let's... goodbye, Blue Buzzy. You've served us well. I guess there's still the original Buzzy on the on Earth. So yeah. I don't do that like that, I do that like this. Okay. This ship, which really didn't do very much in the end, but might be useful for someone. We'll do that, shut those off, and locked. Okay. So those are all docked up and connected. The buggy is parked inside. Tanks are still good. armatures here, so if we need more fuel, and for some reason this isn't enough, we could always come back. Wind turbines are still looking like a eldritch nightmare. I think we're ready to roll. Okay. Let's get down to the cockpit. And... okay. Atmospheric thrust on. Hydrogen's on. Switching over to these controls. Unlocking. Okay, that was the wrong option. Right. Turn batteries... the batteries probably aren't fully charged. Do I want to wait for those? Who needs batteries anyway? Okay, batteries, off recharge, tanks, off stockpile. Oh, nope, engines can stay off for now. We can always use those to get more power if we need it. Now we can unlock. Gonna yank ourselves back up. Why? Oh, we really don't have a ton of lift power. Okay, let's lock that. There we go. Okay. And now, orient ourselves. Let's change that antenna. There we go. That doesn't help us much. Okay. We have our target, though actually it's probably better to just go straight up. So, without further ado, here we go. Control 3, and... okay, let's see if we have enough power to get out of the atmosphere. So... we're at full speed. This'll give me a good indicator of when we're vertical. Okay. That's about as good as I think we'll get it. Now... okay. That seems to be where we need to be, throttle-wise. Goodbye, Mars. You've been fun. Oh, we've not got a very good angle with the sun. Let's, hold on. There we go. Goodbye, Mars. Base looks so small. Okay, let's keep these fairly efficient. Okay. Well, we've already dropped down to... we're nearing 0.6 gravity of the maximum 0.9 that are here. Nope, that was a step below. Okay. We've used about 1/10 of our fuel, and the fuel burn should go down from here as we need less and less to leave the lower gravity. I think we'll be good. We should have more than enough fuel to get into space and maneuver around towards the alien planet. Let's... now that we're pretty reliably out of atmosphere, I'll cut those off. We've not actually been using them because they were not part of the throttle. Oop. Okay. Yeah, it is looking pretty good. Fuel looking good, power looking good. We're still about dead vertical. Nothing seems to have exploded. Yeah. Hmm. Now, one thing that may be a challenge, and we'll see how well it goes. Uh, so our atmospheric thrust, when we took off there, we really had kind of struggled. We do not have a lot of extra lift power at the moment with all this cargo on board. So, we may have to get a little creative when we come in to land this thing. It may involve landing it on its tail and then flopping over. Because I don't think at its current weight it will be, we'll see, but it may struggle a bit in the higher gravity of the alien planet. So, yeah, but it should make for interesting TV anyway. Where is... Okay, so there it is off to our left. So once we're out of gravity, we can just kind of swing around to it. Yeah. We'll see where we end up over there. I guess one thing I don't know is how far this thing can jump at once. Because granted, the scrap metal only had one drive, and it could jump, it like made it well over halfway to Mars in one jump. So, we should be alright. Because this thing, in theory, weighs less than the scrap metal weighed. I don't quite remember how much the scrap metal weighed, but this one's smaller, so should be less, right? So yeah, we may be able to make it make it most of the way there, if I enunciate. Some asteroids. I don't guess I have a sensor on here, an ore detector. The miner has one, but its range is going to be pitiful. Granted, I don't really think, unless one of these happens to have uranium, I don't really need much. And honestly, I have enough uranium for a lifetime. Because you burn through it so slowly. I think I have... Nope, that's not how I do it. Where was it? Yeah, I nearly have 100 kilograms, which is quite a bit. Put all these things where they go. Oh, I should have brought some ice with me. That would have been smart. Because then I could have refilled the tanks a bit with the onboard generator. But I think I'll be good. Okay. So, I am now out in space. Let's bring ourselves around. And we'll start burning some fuel that way just to kind of make us go that way. Okay, so we made it up with, we'll say, using 20% fuel. So that leaves plenty of fuel for the return journey. Or not return, I guess, but plenty of fuel for attempting to land on a much higher gravity planet. Yeah. I think... Now the challenge I don't... Yeah, I don't really have a spot I could put a camera because of the turret. So it is a little tricky to align myself with the planet. But, okay. The jump range is full. How far is our jump drive range right now? 2,000 kilometers. Pretty good distance. Alright. Well, without further ado, let's boogie. Yep. Okay. Well, we're far away from Mars. Judging by the size of the two, I'd say we're about halfway there. Uh, okay, power draw. I've only got 17 minutes of power right now. But the jump drive's recharged in 7. Let's kick on our engines. Just for a bit of extra power. While the jump drive recharges. Okay. Well, it didn't do too much, but it'll keep us from wasting all our battery power. Because my guess is we're going to need that to land. Okay. Oh, right, there's no gravity here. Oh. That messes with that. Right. Oh, no. Well, that wasn't good. Right. Note to self. Don't use the jetpack. Jetpack dangerous. Hmm. Well, good thing I put that survival kit there. Let's just get back in our seat. Oh boy. Now the question is, do I want to scout some of these asteroids en route? Because again, I don't need much, but I don't know, they're right there. Tantalizingly close. No. Oh, that one's scarily close. Hello up there. Yeah, no. I think my best option is keep on moving. Keep heading towards the planet. And hope no reavers show up. So, what is our 4 minutes? Yeah, currently my only real defense is speed. So, granted, I'm going quite fast, so if anything shows up, I will already be outrunning it. Dreary, dreary space. Oh, we can kind of see. So that's Earth up there above us. Mars below. The alien planet ahead. Yeah. And then Whoops. Oh. And it looks like... Ah, a military mine layer above. Well, we know that there are other ships out here at least. It does not seem the enemy, so that's good. So, what does this do? What do I have? I have the hydrogen thrusters on both. I guess that was the... I probably planned this out and explained it last time, so that if I am flying and no longer need the hydrogen, I can turn it off quickly without having to switch hotbars. I wonder... Can I... I should not have that turned off anymore. What can I see from here? Big rocks. Back of the miner. And a fun purpley glow on the planet. Looks like, I probably shouldn't stare directly into the sun, though I guess that's what we're doing. And we seem to be coming in... Well, at least right now it is nighttime on this side of the planet. Though, I mean, I don't 100% know if the planets work like planets do, but based on how the sun's going, kind of what the planet looks like we're kind of pointed dead at the equator, which might be good. The alien planet should have, well, ice lakes and sources of hydrogen other than just snow, which Mars does not. So it should be a good, well, the equator should be a decent option compared to how it might be on Mars. That was words, many words. What's that? That was just a little mayday. Huh. Does look pretty cool. Sun eclipsing the planet like that. Or planet eclipsing the sun, I guess, would be the correct terminology. So oh, I think our jump drive is charged. Yep. Okay. Let's align ourselves. And will this... Well, that... God, my brain is slowing down, which isn't very good for speaking. So, let's see if this, if the planet is now within one jump. No, it's letting us jump to it. Or jump the full distance. We'll be a whole lot closer, I reckon. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's hit the old brakes. Because I have a funny feeling we're now very close to the edge of the gravity range. Gravity well. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to dive in just yet. I would like it to be day, which it is not. Okay. Well, here we are at least. If we jetpack our way out. And that's it. Kind of a big lumpy thing. Unfortunately, I think we're pretty much in the dead of night. Yeah, I think this is the fabled midnight sun, where the game doesn't quite recognize that the voxel is in the way. So, yeah, I think what I may do, I'll just kind of hang out and be observant if anything comes my way. But we'll just hang here. We will let the engines charge up the jump drive and the batteries a bit more. Then I guess I'll come back when it is daytime. So yeah, I'll see you then. Okay. It looks like it is becoming day down there. Sun has come around. So, this is it. I can't really tell from here. Let's try... Can I with a turret? I want to see if I can identify a lake. That might be one. There's sort of a brown, almost blood color, which is pleasant, I guess. So there may be one there. That might be one. Let's aim for that one. We'll see if that's a lake. So we'll aim in there. Hopefully we stop. Yeah, I guess without further ado, here we go. What I'm gonna do... Oh, no, I can do that as we go. I am going to switch on just a little bit of the throttle. That way I can have my inertial dampeners for controlling the inertia. And keeping us kind of level and on target. But I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about braking or burning a bunch of fuel to keep going at speed. If any of those words made sense. Okay. I think actually I'm going to aim slightly below the lake. That way, okay, we're in gravity. So as I come in, I should be able to essentially turn and burn. Well, first I'll try and flare with my atmospheric thrusters, the large atmo thrusters. And if that doesn't seem to be doing anything of note, then I will turn and burn the other way and hope that my large hydrogen thrusters can help offset my speed. So, yeah. Oh. Okay. We've come in a new LOD. Looks like there's another lake off to our left, and possibly some more little ones around. We do... Well, we're sort of still on target. We do seem to be drifting down more. And this does burn fuel. My big concern is that if I just go straight, if I just let it drop, I will then have to fly a fair distance to get there. Maybe I should have gotten right over the lake I wanted outside of atmosphere and then come in. That would have been smarter. Okay, I've got an idea. We're just gonna start dropping, but I'm still going to have the thrusters going for a bit to try and get us over that lake. Or actually, here's what I could do. So I can just burn them fully. That'll get us more speed that way. And hopefully this will save us some fuel. Though I guess I'm wasting a lot of that saved fuel with the full burns. Basically I want to get close enough that if I come down and use all my hydrogen landing, I can quickly get some ice to start refueling so that the thing can actually take off. Because I would like the capability of escape if I have to. I have no idea what this place is going to be like, or, you know, if it's going to be a comfortable, pleasant, survivable experience. Okay. So... we are moving forward. You can sort of see it. We're also going down. My Atmos are not on at the moment. I don't want them to be, because I want to save as much power as I can. Looks like my jump drive is charged. I'm back up to 3 days of power. So, let's just be ready. Yeah, I don't need anything on that bar. I'll be ready so that once I get low enough to where I want to start braking, I can turn the Atmos on, I guess. When they're on... Okay, if they're on but aren't firing, they aren't using power. Okay, that works then. So I can just kind of sit here, and when I'm ready to brake, I just turn on my dampeners and hopefully I stop. Okay. We're still nosing down a bit. Let's get ourselves dead level. Granted, I may want a little bit of down so that my forward thrust can also help with the braking power. We'll forward a little bit more. Burn until the fuel's at about 55. That should, it looks like, put us pretty darn near the lake. Okay. It's hard to tell exactly. But we're at least in this sort of valley looking thing. Maybe we burn to 50. Or just until it looks like lake is below us. Okay. That might be good. It looks... Again, hard to judge. My guess is we're coming down pretty close to the shore. It should be alright. Nose up. Okay, we're at 1G. Once we hit full G, I'll see if we can brake. Which seems to be now. Okay. Here we go, attempting to stop vertically. Okay, we can do it. We were braking at a pretty decent speed there. So, I think maybe 2 kilometers up we'll start. Yeah, that seems safe-ish. Safe enough. Okay, we are going to be on the ice at least, so that should be good. Ah, it's so bright and colorful down here compared to the generic gray of or red, I guess. Generic red of Mars. Whoops. Oh yeah, we can stop in plenty of time. I wonder if Mars isn't as powerful for atmospheric thrusters. Like if they can't get their full zhuzh on it, and that's why it felt so labored. Because yeah, we actually fly pretty well here. Can I fly without hydrogen? Let's see if we can flare up to brake. Yes. Looks like we're good. Okay. I half expected to crash. So I think what I'm gonna do is make my way over to this mountainy thing. So, or at least over to the shore near this mountainy thing. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I was quite certain something bad was gonna happen. But nah, this thing handles alien atmospheres like a champ. Okay, let's... Again, coming down. And... well, for the fun of it, we'll extend our pillar. I've detected ice. That's good. Okay, we'll come up here on this weird cell ground. That looks fairly flat. Just beyond this tree. Okay. And locked. Engines off. Well, look at that. We found ourselves an alien planet. Okay. Low oxygen, freezing temperatures, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck on the antenna. Guess I don't really have a good way down. Yep. Ow. The gravity here is a little stronger, so I'm not as used to braking soon for it. Okay. Well, this is definitely a change from Mars. Let's see if I can get a good shot without a tree in the way. Maybe up on this hill. Yeah. So, I think that'll do it for this episode. We have made it to the alien planet, our final destination. So now, all that's left is to build a settlement. And then we're good. So, yeah. I think that'll do it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free, or feel free, whatever you feel, to check out any of the other stuff I've done. There's quite a lot of it. Yeah. Until next time, bye-bye.